What's up, guys? Sound Alchemist here with
Gersh1,
aka the Goof Troop.
Welcome to another episode of For the Greater WAAAGH. I don't often get to announce this episode series thing, so this is fun. Now you do the other part.
As always, we answer your questions. So if you have a question for us, One Mind Syndicate, don't forget to put question in front of your question because we'll get to those quicker. Damn, I'm surprised you can say that pretty easy.
And that is what Raul Shah did. His question is, have any Sisters of Battle turned to chaos? Boom, boom, boom.
There's definitely tons of fan art for it. But officially, yeah.
Yeah, there's been stories. It's not like major.
Right. It's not like they have their own playable race or faction, whatever. But there are. It's in the lore.
Yep. Sisters of Battle are just as corruptible as Space Marines.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, the Sisters of Battle themselves are chaotic. Are from the beginning very chaotic in a way because of the Age of Apostasy. So let me give you a quick rundown. So basically, the Age of Apostasy was when this High Lord took control. He took control of the entire galaxy. He was the head of the ecclesiarchy, and he used the Sisters of Battle and their extreme
devotion to the Emperor.
Yeah, and he tricked them into believing that he was the Messiah. He was sent by the God Emperor, so they protected him. But in reality, he was just a corrupt individual. Mm-hmm. He was chaotic. So the Sisters of Battle were the military arm of this chaotic individual, of this heretic.
Right, essentially a bodyguard for him.
Yep, and then the major Sister of Battle, the one in the very tippity top, realized this, and she's the one who actually killed Van Dyer Groge, I think his name was.
Yep, that's it.
So in the beginning, Sisters of Battle were heretical.
Yeah, and actually she found out that this dude was a heretic because she actually went up to the custodies and she actually spoke to the Emperor. So she got told by the Emperor himself that he not a true player. He ain't an OG. So.
And that's the story of how the Sisters of Battle saved Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
Sam Roberts. Why did the Dark Angels change their armor from black 30K to green 40K? A lot of them actually did change their armor over. What do you call them? The World Eaters, they used to be white and...
Oh yeah, they were
white and blue. Now they're red. Emperor's Children? No, I think they're still purple, right? Yeah.
No. Emperor's Children... No, those are the sons of... The Thousand Sons.
Thousand Sons were red. Now they're blue and yellow.
Yeah. But the reason for that is they're trying to show their devotion to their chaos gods.
Mm-hmm.
Korn.
Tzeentch.
Yeah.
But for the Dark Angels, why is that?
The Dark Angels...
Because they went from black armor and 30K to dark green.
Oh. I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything in the lore, or there probably is something in the lore, but I can't remember. I thought the original color of the Knights of Caliban was green.
Was it green?
I thought it was green. Because a lot of the fan art depicts them as knights wearing like ember green or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Kind of like topaz greens, shit like that.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll look into that a little further. Dario Veroto asks, which is the most powerful ship in all of Warhammer 40K?
The Death Star.
Black ships are really, really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the ships that go around the galaxy and collect psychers to bring back to the Emperor's throne room to be sacrificed.
Yeah.
And they are beasts because they are filled with blanks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty powerful if you ask me. Next question.
Chaotic Seed. Have there been any World Eaters who thought that the Butcher's Nail were a bad idea?
Yes.
Yes, they're all dead now.
Well, actually, didn't Karn believe that the Butcher's Nails were a bad idea?
I think so, yeah.
But, like, it's his source of power, so, yeah. Minecraft Addiction Max. What are your thoughts on the theory that the Emperor is humanity's afterlife, similar to the Eldar's Infinity Circuit? In a way, it's true. So your belief in the God Emperor extends to you believing that when you die, you become a part of the Army of the Light, like Lupe Fiasco said. And the Emperor is the embodiment of that, so it would kind of make sense. So if he goes away, then the existence of humanity, or wherever humanity goes away, or they'll go into the water.
Yep.
But then, because this is the same thing with Christianity, like, what, before Jesus, so before the emperor, people died, where did they go?
They probably just thought it was, there's just an afterlife. Like, not like a heaven or anything. It's just life beyond life, right?
Well, yeah, but then what is that?
Purgatory.
And then why can't we do that? Why can't the citizens of Warhammer 40K do that now?
Because, again, their whole life is so centered around the Emperor, there's no other belief that encompasses that. Like, if somebody says, hey, there's no God, there's no heaven, what are you going to think? Nah, he's lying. There is. Or, oh, okay. And then you just, like...
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You know.
I get you. Next question.
Wilson the Warrior. What Primarch would throw the best house party?
Which Primarch? I would want to go to Magnus the Red's, house party, because there'll be, like, magicians everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like you walk into a room, and then it turns out you're actually walking out of the house, or into a pool, and then, like, you're walking on water.
I feel like that'd be a lot like the house party at the end of season 2 of Rick and Morty, where they get transported to that one planet, and it's just a bunch of weird shit going on.
I don't remember that one.
I think that was the last episode of season 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I'd probably say Lehman Russ, because he'd bring the mead, and if you get bored, he probably has like little puppies all over the place, so you could just play with those.
Yep, dire wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Next question comes from Milton Mazora Juarez. I'm new to 40K lore. I'm new to reading. Have played most games though. My question is, I thought Blood Ravens were like the ultimate good guys. At least I got the impression from 40K Dawn of War games. What is the Black Rage thing? I've never heard of it. Sorry, I'm new here. So let's break it down for you. The Blood Ravens are not
the ultimate good guys.
Yeah, the ultimate good guys.
Ultramarines, I guess.
It depends on what you define as good guys, because you could make the argument that the Salamanders are the ultimate good guys. But basically, the Blood Ravens are just the gimmick. That who is behind Dawn of War? Wasn't it like Niantic? No, that's Pokemon.
THQ.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
But they used the Blood Raven whole thing, and because they kind of combined the Blood Angels and the Raven Guard into one. And at first, I don't think it was meant to be something that would last very while, and it just kind of stuck. Mm-hmm. And now the lore has been like built up so that they're actually loyalists from a traitor legion. So they are actually loyalists from the Thousand Sons, yeah.
And they got so popular that even Forge World has released their Chapter Master as a playable character. So that's pretty badass.
Yeah, but if you're looking at they're not even a first founding chapter,
no.
So they're not even that big.
Are they what, during the 13th founding, like the Cursed founding?
They don't know.
Yeah.
Because I think their whole story is that they just existed, and then the Imperium found them, and they were like, oh, we can't tell them that we're Emperor's children, or Thousand Sons, because they're going to kill us. So they just came up with the Blood Ravens lore, or chapter. And then you say, what is the Black Rage thing?
So the Black Rage is essentially a misfortune, a curse, so to speak, on the Blood Angels. The Black Rage is when Astartes, who have been implanted with the gene seed of the Blood Angels, basically think they're back in 30K. They've gone crazy. They've just realized their Primarch is dead, and now they're in like a bloodlust frenzy.
Yeah.
They can't differentiate friend from foe, and they just go wild.
Yeah, they go berserk.
Mm-hmm.
But the Blood Ravens do not suffer from the Black Rage.
No.
Those are only Blood Angels and their successor chapters.
Correct.
Next question.
DW Ranchio Tan. I butchered that, but he asks, what kind of demons can be found in the servants to none of the Chaos Gods outside of the Furies?
What?
So basically, what demons are Chaos Undivided besides the Furies?
So we have a 40 facts video on Chaos entities, with all of those chaos entities or those warp entities that are not chaos aligned. So you have vampires, you have enslavers, you have, what are they called? Harpies?
Furies.
Isn't
there like this like psych Newen, some shit like that?
Yep. There's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Check out that. It's a 2-parter. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all he got.
Next question comes from Severin Shock. Fine, I'll ask this question. Who would win, the Zerg from StarCraft or the Tyranids?
I'd say Tyranids.
Me too. Next question.
This one is by Sven Dausgaard. Has the Imperium of Man ever tried to research how to travel outside of the galaxy to spread their power into other galaxies?
Not yet, but they have. I think they're more interested in the warp than they are in other galaxies. Sarah Skittles asks, "How babies can Imperial defeats before being defeated?"
What?
How babies could an Imperial Guard defeat before being defeated, assuming that babies are in the bloodlust and do not care for their lives and are in I don't know what a baby is.
You don't know what a baby is?
Well, I mean,
I'm assuming, like, how many chaos-possessed babies can an Imperial Guard kill?
Maybe, yeah.
That's what I got out of it. All of them?
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, babies and chaos. I think it's autocorrect correcting whatever you're trying to write into babies. I don't know what autocorrect could have corrected whatever you were trying to write into babies.
So how many can a guardsman kill?
The world may never know. Next question. I have one from, or are you going?
Yeah, I got an interesting one.
Ooh.
Sir Matthew Awesome. If every race in Warhammer 40K would have a drinking contest, which race would come out on top?
Necrons, because they're made out of metal. Nothing can hurt them. I think they can iodize, right? They can rust from the inside.
They could be drinking for so long, for so many years, they'll just rust.
But even then, they would outlive anybody. So I would say Necrons. What do you think?
Probably the Tyranids, because they'd be drinking so much of this alcohol, they'd grow immune to it, and they'd just be alright.
They would become the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Next question comes from Conan1812. When you say that they get their penises back, does that mean that they stop being impotent, or does it actually grow back? Thanks, lads. That's a really good question. So what we meant is that they get their penis back. So it grows back. Twice as long, because it's Slanesh.
What about in girth, though?
Girth matters. I'll let you answer that one.
This one is by All Might. How far are you guys on your armies? Are you done? Are they painted? What's up with that? I think I'm done with my Tau. I got them pre-painted, so I think I'm good there. My Grey Knights, I'm pretty sure I'm done. Everything's all painted up. The only thing I guess I'm working on is the Celestial Suns, but model-wise, I think I'm pretty much done. I may get a few Primaris here and there, but that's it.
I've been collecting orcs for probably, 10 years that we've been playing?
At
and
least.
I haven't even scratched the surface of me being done. So I got this box set for a present. And I'm going to convert a bunch of these brutes into mega armor knobs, and that's my project right now. But I have projects everywhere, and I can never finish any of them.
We call him Project Pat over here.
Yeah, Project Pat.
3-6.
Mafia! And then I have a box set for the Skitarii that I haven't even opened. And then I have my Imperial Guardsmen, my Imperial Fists that are in a box right there, just chilling.
I mean, you've got like 3 of them, like base coated, I guess.
I have 30 Space Marines coated. Like, they're all painted, they just need bases. But what good? Oh, and I also have Lysander somewhere. I'm still painting him.
I thought you were going to say I also have lice.
Yes. Kelvin Gomez. Do you guys see any of the 40K races align with each other to take down another race? Or do you see that the 40K races are forever at war with each other? Ultimately, I think they're forever going to be with each other.
Yeah.
Are there alliances? They're small alliances, just like the Eldar and the Humanity.
Yeah, Imperium. I could definitely only see 3 working together, and that'd be the Tau, the Eldar, and Imperium. But I don't really see anybody else working together because they're all too distinct, like the Necrons and the Tyranids and the Orcs. I don't see them working with another race.
Even though I do see the possibility of the Tau actually taking control of the Orcs or the Tyranids in a certain way, because they are the ones who are technologically, advanced enough to manipulate the genetic makeup of either a Tyranid or an Orc and build like a super species that would destroy its own species, which is what happened in one of the lores or one of the fan stories that we talked about, I think last video, or it might have been this video. I'm not sure. Also, the Eldar somehow manipulating... I think the Eldar created the Tau, so I think that the Tau, or the Eldar manipulating another race is possible. Mm-hmm. And those were the questions for this week.
As always, keep on sending those questions over to us. If we didn't answer today, maybe next time we'll get to your question. We do this 3 times a week, so again, if you didn't see it here, check tomorrow. We got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, so check those out for all things 40K. And of course, that's all we got.
Gershwin.
Sound Alchemist signing out.